343 people have been murdered in Baltimore this year, making the city one of America's most violent and breaking a per capita record. Tonight, the mayor holds a vigil to remember the victims. WJZ is live outside the War Memorial Building downtown where that vigil was held. Avajoy Burnett reports hundreds attended, including surviving family members. Avajoy.
Mary, good evening to you. Tonight, I spoke with a woman who attended this vigil. She told me she was on the phone with her husband the very moment he was murdered.
This is the reality. The number has climbed substantially since my husband died. You know, this is absolutely ludicrous.
This is the number Tina Forrester remembers. Her husband, Jim, was the 334th person murdered in Baltimore this year. These are the images of the suspects, a potential robbery gone wrong. And Tina, she was on the phone with her husband at that very moment.
He was a great guy, you know, loved by so many. Never in my wildest dreams did I think that I would ever face a day where I would listen to my husband being murdered at work.
Thursday night, a citywide prayer vigil. The aim was to uplift a city that's reeling from violence.
I lost my brother July the 5th.
Of this year. Yeah, he was shot and killed.
More than 340 people were murdered in Baltimore this year, a record number of homicides per capita. The crime rate is a source of frustration for many, like this teacher who wants investments in schools over prisons.
It's sickening. It's tragic. New York City has a lower fatality or murder rate than Baltimore City, and they have 10 million people.
At Thursday's vigil, there were signs of hope.
I think we've hit a high, and now things will start improving.
We will do something.
And prayers for healing.
We know that they are suffering, and we don't want to infringe upon that pain that they're already suffering, but more importantly, we want to lift them up.
But for a grieving wife, this gathering is merely a start.
And I completely respect having a vigil in memory of the people that have been lost. But where's the other ideas? I think it's absolute irony that this is being held in the War Memorial, because that's exactly, this place is a war zone.
Tonight, hundreds of people attended the vigil inside the War Memorial, including the police commissioner and members of city council. Live tonight, Avajoy Burnett for WJZ.
Avajoy, thank you. And as Baltimore grapples with the homicide rate, the police commissioner says the department has hired more officers than the city has lost.